Hello everyone, welcome to Pokédex, the channel where I build decks for the Pokemon trading card game. Today I'm going to be looking at another deck that's a very good candidate for Nationals, and that's Raichu Skyfield. This is more on the rogue side, it's not really a top tier deck, but you never know, right? If there's a rogue deck that I think has a lot of potential, it's this one. Um, it's basically you use Raichu as your main attacker because Circle Circuit does 20 damage times the number of your benched Pokemon. So if you have a Skyfield down and if you bench 8 Pokemon, that's 160. And then we have the bats to finish off the job. So we have Crobat and Golbat and all that. You guys know how that works. And we also have Shaymin here for extra card draw. But before I start looking at the other choices in the deck, I want to send a big shout out to a YouTube channel. It's Gaia Storm TCG. It's a very good channel run by Jonathan and Elena. Big shout out to you guys. I love your content. They are very nice people, always eager to discuss the game. And their content is in Spanish, but they are starting to have subtitles to the videos. So if you guys are like me and you enjoy hearing people speaking in Spanish, this is the perfect channel for you guys. They produce really good content. I really like it, and actually it's by watching one of their videos about Raichu Crobat, this very deck, that I found out about it. And I knew about it, but it was kind of not that great of a deck in my mind. But after seeing their video, I really love it, and especially because they do not run any Flareons or anything like that. They just go all in with the Raichu, and I think that's the way to go here. I think it just makes the deck a lot more consistent and a lot stronger. So I have made some changes to the deck. I added some supporters and took out some items like the repeat balls, which I know work really well with Shaymin, and this deck gets really explosive, but I wanted to make it a little more consistent, especially for facing item lockers or the pesky Wobbuffets. So let's dive in my list. You'll see what I mean. So we're playing for Shaymin. The best card for this deck, obviously, because it just draws us so many cards. And then we have 4/4 Raichu, because it's our only attacker, hopefully. I mean, we can attack with the bats, but we'll get to that in a second. Jirachi in EX in here, also really good to grab a supporter off of an Ultra Ball. I'm playing 4 Zubat, 4 Golbat, 3 Crobat, the typical bats line that you see. And as I said, you can attack with Crobat. Sometimes it does finish off some games. We have a computer search in here, excellent for discarding and for drawing. We have 4 super scoop ups because they work really well both with the bats and the Jirachi and the Shaymin. I'm playing 4 Trainer's Mail because that's a card that draws us into Ultra Balls, and 4 Ultra Balls because that's just amazing in this deck. Grabs us any Pokemon and we can turn Pokemon into extra cards, so that's perfect. 3 VS Seeker to grab supporters, and our supporter line, as I said, is a little bit thicker than Gaia Storm's TCG's line. So I'm playing a single AZ. This guy, I really like having AZ in here. I love discarding it and then drawing it off a VS Seeker. It gets us out of sticky situations when we need extra damage from the bats, or if we just need a slow draw. For example, if we draw a Shaymin and then we put it down again and draw cards, which will basically take a supporter off of our hand. So it turns AZ into a Bianca, so to speak, but it's still pretty good, I think. We have a couple of Colress in here. They work really well in this deck because we go all in with benching Pokemon, and it draws us a lot of cards. So I'm playing 2, and it's not that bad even against decks like Seismitoad, because nowadays Seismitoad decks also bench a lot of Pokemon with all the Shaymins and all that. So Colress gets really good. I'm playing 3 Lysander, believe it or not. We really want to get out of Wobbuffet lock. That's terrible for this deck, so I'm playing 3 Lysander. And 1 Lysanstrom card, because that's just amazing in this deck. I don't really know how this deck will adapt to the banning. We'll see, because we lose the double colorless energy, and that's a big hit if we do so, because we can't attack otherwise. So maybe we have to find some other way. But yeah, while the banning isn't in place, we have Lysanstrom card in here, and then 1N also really good to punish our opponent if they took early prizes, and of course it's also pretty nice in the early game when we just want to shuffle stuff and get a new hand. Then for Professor Sycamore, the best supporter right now, and for a long time actually. And then we have 4 Skyfield. I'm not playing 3 because I really want to have this thing down to increase the damage and to trump the Silent Labs. You guys know how that works. If we're playing Shaman, we really want to have stadiums to trump their Silent Labs. So I'm playing 4 of these. And then, as I mentioned, for DCE, and that rounds up the deck, let's just play it. This is also a really fun deck to play. I have a blast playing this deck. Really, really love it. It's so explosive, with no EXs. I mean, we do have EXs, but not for the purpose of attacking. Just want to use them to draw cards, so potentially playing against Seismitoad Metal, or maybe Seismitoad Shaman. So let's see how this goes. So we start with the Pikachu, and we're going first, and we actually have a terrible hand. Okay, but we do draw a Shaman, which is not that bad actually. So I'm just going to play this, also this, because I want to draw as many cards as possible. When we draw an Ultra Ball. Okay, we have a Trainer's Mail. Maybe we can get to the Ultra Ball now. Okay, nice. Ultra Ball. Alright. I'm going to play this Ultra Ball, discarding this, and I guess the AZ, because I can get it back, or maybe just the VS Secret, doesn't really matter. I will play the AZ, I think, for sure. So let's just put the Shaman down. Let's draw extra cards. Okay, we get Ultra Balls aplenty, so let's start scooping up to see if we can... Okay, nice, we draw a Shaman. So I'm actually going to... I do not want to discard this Ultra Ball. I think it's better to keep it in hand, honestly. Let's just go for a Zubat, I guess. Oops, sorry. I misclicked. I meant to click the Zubat, but hopefully it won't be the worst thing ever. We can still play an AZ and draw a lot more cards. I still need to check how many cards do I have left. So I have 2 Raichu, 1, 2, 3 Pikachu. We still have Shaman in there, so I'm going for another Shaman, I guess. Let's put it down, draw extra cards. Another Pikachu going down. Let's play this thing. We do scoop up, that's perfect. So let's just draw extra cards here, yeah. I know I'm playing Shamans for just a couple of cards, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, we will draw the Sycamore, but we won't play it this turn, I think. I'll just use AZ here, although that will only draw me a single card. I think it's worth it. Okay. We're not attacking here, but we are set up for... I don't think our opponent can kill our Pikachu, and we'll potentially just knock him out here if we can get to the 6 bench Pokemon that we need. To the 8 Pokemon that we need, sorry, I was kind of zoning out, but yeah, we need 8 Pokemon, so we need to find 3 Pokemon, and that's basically it. We kill his Kyogre and he's going to be set back a little bit, I think, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but I don't want to draw all of this, so I think I'll Sycamore. Okay, so we find another Pokemon, that's cool. Potentially that Pokemon is going to be a Shaman. We will be needing to shuffle stuff with Lysan's Trump card pretty soon here. Okay, so we get to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we have to find another Pokemon with this thing, so I'm going to discard both my supporters and I'm going for a Zubat. Alright. Kill that Kyogre. As you see, this is a really explosive deck. We killed a 180 HP Pokemon in a single hit. This is actually pretty decent right now, because we will be killing the Suicune anyways. Of course, my opponent is gaining some time by potentially adding energy to his Kyogre EX, but at the same time, I just want to shuffle my stuff back. I didn't check if the Lysan Storm card was in the deck. That's kind of a misplay on my part, but we do have a couple of Raichus that my opponent has to go through. I think I'll go for a Sycamore because I want to draw a lot of cards. Or maybe I just Lysander out his Kyogre and start attacking it, because I can knock it out with 2 hits with oh no, I can't, because he has a stadium in play. Yeah, that sucks. Okay, so guess this thing comes down. There's really no point in keeping the Golbat. I know he's going to heal off the damage, but we might draw into a stadium. Okay. We do have the Golbat, so that's nice, because that's extra damage that he won't be able to heal. I mean, he will be able to heal the damage from the Golbat, but not from the Crobat, but not from the Golbat. So there's going to be 20 damage on the Primal Kyogre. He's potentially going to kill our Raichu, but that doesn't really matter, because we have the Lysanstrom card in here, and hopefully we can draw something good with the Trainer's Mail, like an Ultra Ball. That would be amazing. Amaze Balls. And we could potentially just go off. Okay, so he doesn't even attack us. So that's amazing here for us. So let's just shuffle everything back. Let's see, we play this thing. Okay, we have a Super Scoop Up. Okay, our opponent concedes. He sees the writing on a wall. He would just get trampled by the Raichus. So yeah. This is a very, very explosive deck, as I said. The matches tend to go really, really quickly, like this one. I urge you guys to play this deck. If you have the Shaman, it's not that expensive to find all the cards. They're all pretty easy to find. I guess the Raichus have gone up in price, but yeah. I hope you guys enjoy this. I think this will be my last deck for the Nationals, so I'll be going back to my Rogue deck schedule on the next videos, I think. And I hope you guys enjoy this. See you next time. Bye.